25 days of seed retention. That's how long I've been retaining my sexual energy. That's how long I've been away from porn. That's how long I've been pure. And it got me thinking, why is it that ever since I stopped touching myself, all of a sudden my life is improving on a day to day basis? I'm talking about compound interest style, whereby the energies of day one are not the energies of day 25. Just give me a moment. I'm saying this because I grew up listening to TVs and radio stations and reading magazines of people saying that it is okay to masturbate in moderation. It is okay to be touching myself, to be gooning, to be releasing my sexual energy in moderation. That porn was harmless. It's just entertainment. Okay? That the more you ejaculate at least 21 times a month, you release toxins. And I was like, okay, I never questioned that narrative back then. But now that I am retaining my sexual energy, I find myself asking my question, if that was true, okay, then why is it that all of a sudden now my confidence is better, my energy levels have skyrocketed, my skin looks amazing, I talk better, my thinking has improved, I'm sleeping so much better. I mean, all the areas of my life are just on an upward trajectory. And then now I start to compare with how I used to be. I was struggling with basic activities because I lacked drive, I lacked motivation. I was just that lazy human being. I didn't want to do anything that required me to be physically active, not even to mention anything that involved being mentally active, because my mental processing capabilities were at an all time low. I was a very impatient individual. I could not stand anything, the slightest thing could easily set me off, trigger me off, and I would just fall off the wagon. So now I'm on this challenge and I'm like, okay, hold up. Why would people lie to me? Because now I'm starting to call it a lie. It feels like a lie because when you are told something A, B, C, and then you're not getting A, B, C, you're getting something completely different. Why is that? Why do people want me in this version? Why would people want a weaker, incompetent, mediocre, pathetic version of me? I have to be honest here. That was a pathetic version. There's nothing good that that guy would ever offer in this world. He was just a chair. This is a guy that could not even speak in front of a camera for this long. I mean, literally, I'm doing these videos that as a one take. I could not be able to do this because I would be stumbling on my words. I would start stammering. I would not know how to express myself. I would be worrying and doubting and fearing. What are people going to say about this video? What are they going to think about me? What if I say something that people do not like? Now I don't just give a fuck. I really do not care. I just want to express myself. I just want to move with my best energy. And that's it. If that triggers somebody, that's on them. That's not on me. It is not for me to be dimming my light. It is not for me to be coming down so that I can start accommodating other people. This is what this energy is doing to me. It is forcing me to rise above my standards. Every single day, I'm setting new standards. And today, I've been questioning this narrative. Why is it that my life has improved? Or am I just being the guy that I was meant to be? Am I just healing? I'm on a healing process. That's another way to look at it. I'll dive more into that. But in the meantime, I mean, why would people want other human beings weak? Is it for exploitation? Is it for control? Honestly, I don't know. All I do know is that I don't want to give this energy up. I want to find out more because it is becoming clear that my whole life has been a lie. I have little to no understanding of who I am because I was literally just draining that version away. Every leak was a vote against that individual, and that guy was losing the war. He was losing the war until right about maybe 1 year ago when I actually got a grip on this. And it's still been a tussle, but up here, things are so much better. So again, I ask, if masturbation is that good even in moderation, why is it that even after I tried moderating, I would still experience the shame, the guilt, the disgust, the regret, the worry, the doubt, just total shame. I could feel just a feeling that I cannot even explain with words. Just a pathetic, miserable feeling. A feeling of just emptiness. Nothing was in here. And that, mind you, is even once a month. I believe that falls under the category of moderation because they don't even talk about the numbers when people say you moderate. Okay, how do you moderate? Where do you draw the line? Because even if I do it once a month, I used to experience that. When I lose a streak of 40 days, I feel terrible. But the more I'm holding on to it, I feel more alive. Those two words, more alive, more alive. The more I release, I feel less alive, less alive. So I was dying. Why would people want a dead version of me? Not literally, but a mentally dead version of me. What am I missing here? It's a food for thought. What I do know, however, I can't go back. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. I want to experience more. I want to find out more because I believe there is more. This is like a treasure, a treasure hole. I have no idea how much is down there, but I do know there is something because I've seen signs. Every single day that I retain, I see signs. I mean, my creativity, oh my goodness, that is a highlight. The reason as to why I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do right now is because I am not draining myself. The reason as to why I have these higher confidence levels is because I am not draining myself. The reason as to why my energy levels are over the roof is because I am not draining myself. Because my life has gotten better when I'm full. And I want to find out more. I believe that my body is smart. I don't need to consciously be draining myself so that I can prevent prostate cancer, so that I can flush out toxins. My body is not stupid. I'm pretty sure that there are mechanisms in place to ensure that if there are toxins, they are going to be flushed out. The same way when there is an infection, the immunity knows what it needs to be doing. My body is not stupid. My body is not dumb. I have to trust it. It has gotten me this far. It never failed me. It never collapsed. It adapted. Even when I was still draining myself, even when I was weakening it, it still adapted and it kept me going. It is time for me to return the favor. I can't go back.